Nicole Fitts grew up in Culver City with her mom and two sisters, Catherine and Tess. She was described as a sensitive, shy girl who loved school and helping others. This interest in helping others extended to volunteer work, and she volunteered at the Culver Slauson Recreation Center when she was a teen. But when Nicole's mother died, the family was separated. Nicole ended up living in San Francisco, and her sisters lived in Santa Cruz and San Diego. In 2014, Nicole Fitts gave birth to a baby girl, Arianna. But it became difficult being able to afford the ever-increasing rent and childcare costs. Eventually, she ended up in a homeless shelter. It was there that she would meet Lemasani Briggs, a woman who helped run a re-entry center for homeless youth. Briggs offered to help Nicole get back on her feet. This included a place to live and childcare for Arianna. Things were starting to look up for Nicole. She found a job working for Best Buy in San Francisco, and Briggs's two nieces, Helena Martin and Ciolo Hearn, assisted with watching Arianna. But the relationship between Briggs and Nicole began to sour, and she ended up leaving. But without a permanent place to stay that was nearby her work, Nicole still relied on Helena and Ciolo to watch Arianna. Eventually, a co-worker offered her and Arianna a permanent place to stay. But for reasons unknown, Ciolo and Helena wouldn't give Arianna back. On April 1st, Nicole told her roommate she was meeting someone at a nearby B&J 1/4 Burgers restaurant. But Nicole never returned that night. Her coworker later saw a text from her saying that she was heading to Fresno with a friend named Sam. This seems strange because Nicole never mentioned someone named Sam, and she didn't have a car. Along with this, Nicole posted on her Facebook saying, "Spending time with my 3-year-old need this break." This also seems strange considering that Nicole was a stickler when it came to her grammar, and her daughter wasn't 3 years old, she was only 2.5 years old. In the early morning, a gardener came across a large piece of wood with a silver symbol painted onto it, laying in the dirt behind some bushes. When he lifted the piece of wood, he found a young woman, dead. It was the body of Nicole Fitts. Family and friends were shocked by Nicole's murder. But an even more pressing issue was at hand: finding Nicole's daughter, Arianna. Arianna Fitts was missing. Police did a search of the babysitters' homes, Ciolo's apartment in Emeryville and Helena's home in Oakland. But Arianna was nowhere to be found. According to San Francisco police, both Ciolo Hearn and Helena Martin gave inconsistent statements. It also came to light that Helena had actually served a prison sentence for murder. But they eventually hired a lawyer and stopped cooperating in the investigation. Police continued to search in several other locations and cities. At one point, they claimed to have collected over 30,000 pieces of evidence. But police still have not been able to locate Arianna. It's been almost 4 years now since Nicole's murder and Arianna's disappearance. Both remain unsolved. But her sisters, Catherine and Tess, remain hopeful that Arianna is still alive. Nicole's sister wanted to make this statement for anyone who's watching. "We desperately want Arianna home. We're begging for the help of anyone who may know anything or may have possibly seen Arianna. Way too much time has passed that Arianna hasn't seen her family, and that we haven't seen her. We miss her more than we can express. Cruelly and tragically, Arianna's mom's life was taken. Arianna needs us and we need her. Please help us bring Arianna back home."